All right, we're back with another Zemo Walk and Talk. Happy to have you. Happy that you're here with us today. Wanted to talk about my content strategy as of right now. Just give it up some updates, right, on what's happening and how things are going. So, right now, me and my brother Kehlani, we have a podcast called the Travel Pod, designed to talk about business and mindset. We're gonna be interviewing some business owners soon, and stay tuned for that because I'm really looking forward to that. There's gonna be some local businesses here around town and around the city, just to get insight on basically how they got to where they are now and what their background is, and just get a little sneak peek into their life. But in any case, yeah, me and my brother, we got the Travel Pod going. It's been really fun. We've been doing it for total, I think, like 4 months. But we started it in September of 22 and then revamped it in September 23, which I find hilarious because the first episode was so long ago and I just didn't have a chance to post it. And I was just thinking, you know what, let's just get it out just to get it out because there's no reason to delay any further. So we've been doing that. And one thing I found value in is with the video podcast, it's made it really easy to chop up 10, 15, 20, 30, 60-second clips from that video podcast and utilize that in my short form content. And that's been advertised in a variety of ways. Gary Vaynerchuk, Alex Hormozy, which is like repurpose your content so that you can use it along various platforms. Various platforms for short form media, and then you have the long form media. And then I'm doing videos like this, where it's little updates, daily updates about where I am and where the business is going and such. So it's kind of there's a lot going on, a lot of videos getting pumped out. So I got blog posts as well going on Facebook groups, LinkedIn. Soon, probably today actually, now that I'm saying it, I'm probably gonna shoot some videos, or rather post some videos on LinkedIn. I think I have the ability to do that. A very underlooked platform, in my opinion, that I think can be utilized, especially since I'm in the B2B space. But what that allows me to do, essentially, for a video podcast, I can get upwards of 20 to 30 clips, and that's basically a month's worth of content in one video podcast, which makes it really easy for like the long run. A lot of people have difficulty trying to figure out what they're gonna post and all the visuals, all the effects. It's like, okay, yes, it's important. Yeah, you want quality versus quantity, but why not do both, right? Why not try to get a nice even balance of both. Balance, as all things should be. So, to me, I'd rather put out 10 pieces of content that have one thing better from each other video. So video 1's gonna have a lot of crappy things. Video 2 is gonna have one less crappy thing. Video 3 is gonna have 2 less crappy things, and so on and so forth, to a point where maybe the 10th video will be decently good. And so the mentality that I've been seeing out there is, no, you want to make quality content. You want to make the best videos and put them out there. It's like, well, you're never gonna put your best video out there, and all that matters is you're progressing. No one ever said you need to be 10% better every day. No one ever said you need to be 50% better every day. What if you just got 1% better every day? No one's ever talking about just the little progress that you can make in your life every day, consistently. Let's just say you did that 1% better every day for 60 days, 180 days, say 6 months, right? That's 180 days. How much more progress do you think you could make if you did that for 180 days straight than if you tried doing 10%, getting burnt out, and then regretting your life choices because You have no drive, you have no energy, you have everything in your life is expensed at this point and overwhelming. So those are the things people don't really think about when I'm talking about pursuing this lifestyle of posting every day. It's not I'm posting crappy content. I'm still trying to get 1% better every day. People don't realize that. What I'm trying to do is open up the opportunity to create great content while still keeping up with the mass majority of content that's already being made. So yes, on one hand, go ahead and make your 10 pieces of content, put that out there for the world to see. And congratulations, yeah, you get your 10 pieces of content in X amount of days. But for me, I'm putting out at least one video on each platform, trying to just get out there. The algorithms speak for themselves. I've read and studied and I've looked at how the algorithms work, and it's interesting because if the algorithms know that you post at 6 p.m. every day, they'll push out your content. It's kind of like if you showed up at someone's house at 6 o'clock every night, you're gonna expect them every day at 6 p.m. every night. And then the one day they're sick, they don't show up, and then you text them, it's like, hey, where are you? Right? That's what the algorithms do on every platform now. Even more so now because everything's all dialed in. Everything is all zeros and ones. Everything is all about pattern recognition. AI is generated so that, or rather AI was created so that it could recognize patterns. That's why they ask you when you're putting in your password, which ones have bicycles in it? Which ones have taxis in it? That's all the algorithms are, that's all those are for, is to help the AI recognize certain patterns. AI can't recognize, it can recognize certain things, but it's not gonna point out itself without research, without the development, that that's a taxi cab, that's a dog, that's a bus, those little things. So as you're going through your content, as you're trying to post, think about that. You don't have to have a great video, you don't have to have the greatest videos ever. You can have the greatest videos ever, but I'll guarantee you that the 100 that I put out in a month may or may not surpass the 10 that you do in a month. And when you see the numbers in that way, it gives you perspective on, okay, how can I maximize the potential that I have based on what I'm given? That's why I do video podcasts, because I'm able to create a lot of content in one sitting without really even knowing it. It is nice too, you get the co-hosts. I consider myself a co-host on the Travel Pod because I don't, I just comment on whatever my brother mentions within the podcast. He'll ask me questions and I'll just say whatever I feel and think based on what he says. But at the end of the day, it comes down to how much are you willing to put yourself out there? How much are you willing to be uncomfortable and learn to get comfortable with this new strategy, this new format of content creation, of marketing? And that's all it really comes down to. This is your marketing strategy. This is your way of getting out into the online space. This is your way of reaching an audience, that community, that's people, that your brand builds. That's all this is. So, go crush the game. Go put some videos out. Let's go see some progress, because that's all I really want to see. That's all I really want to happen, is to see all these beautiful channels growing, all these businesses growing, everyone getting all the attention they deserve on social media, and just absolutely crushing the game. So, with that said, this concludes this portion of Zemo's Walk and Talk. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, make sure you share with someone that will find value in it as well. And if you enjoyed it that much, go and comment something that you're going to act on today. And go ahead and click subscribe if you are so willing. Because I'd love to find my community, to find my people. Find people who are willing and thriving to grow. And we'll see you next time. Peace.